Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a great week so far, and welcome to this new video on Bonk. And welcome to the channel if you're new as well. We're going to do a full update here on Bonk. We have to speak a little bit about the fundamentals, of course. But technically, I would argue Bonk is actually more interesting right here. But we'll talk about that. I'll show you why. And we'll just talk about the most likely scenario here, and just in general what I think you need to keep your eyes on here. Because the price action has been good. I mean, you can see we opened still within yesterday's value, which, by the way, since Saturday we already saw some more momentum. Obviously, these meme coin launch pads, there's quite a lot of hype about them. Pump.fun launched their token earlier this week as well. But before that, and before they even announced their token sale, which they went pretty quick with, by the way, which is maybe an indication of the fear they had of Bonk and their meme coin launchpad, Let's Bonk, of the strength of that and the momentum of that, right? Because in terms of fees, in terms of volume, I think at this point of time, Let's Bonk is actually still doing better, which is one of the main fundamental drives why Bonk is now doing well, which is good to know, but we will not focus on that. But there certainly is still this narrative that's pushing the prices up, and you can see Saturday we already pushed up higher. We opened above the value and we held that. Then we also did the same on Monday. We opened above the previous day value and we held that. And right now we opened within yesterday's value, but we broke above that. So that means that by far the most important level for Bonk is 2,750. And then you have to add all the decimals, of course, ahead of that. And that also aligns no, that actually does not align very well. So that's, short term, if we want to keep bullish momentum for Bonk, that's the main level to hold, right? So our main price target for Bonk, I would argue at this point of time, is the major price target right here. So I have to drag that down a little bit, but you'll know what I mean. And so that's this level right here at 3,300, 3,500, as you can see on the higher time frames. Major supply zone. So that's the main area where we want to get to. And I think we have two chances or two ways we can get there. First of all, I have to say that I think it's most likely we are going to be able to get there. Now, if fundamentally something happens, right? So if the entire financial market starts to pull back, this can turn into a massive bull trap. That is a possibility. But what we have right now, and this is the daily time frame, so we're very zoomed out, so the price action does actually matter. And what you have is on the daily time frame, you have a high volume break above the yearly rolling VWAP, which matters a lot. That's a massive resistance level, and in this case, it also lines up with a massive now demand zone. All right, so right here around 2,500, which is also a bit of a psychological level. My apologies for my nose, by the way. So on higher time frames, not only the daily but also the 3-day time frame, we broke above that. As long as we hold that, I think we're going up to 3,500. And because of the volume and because of the market circumstances, I think it's most likely we are going to be holding that. And then the main question, so this is what I think is most likely. But the main question is not this, which, seems very likely under the current circumstances. And if the circumstances change, then you should also change your bias. And I will do that too. And I'll try to keep you updated on that. But outside of that, the main area right now is this level right here at 2,750. If we're able to hold that, we can actually just continue this momentum into that level from here. If we drop down below that, then it's more likely we're going to pull back. We're going to consolidate a little bit first, maybe even get a bit of a flush, and then a continuation up higher into that price target, right? So I think that's what you need to know in terms of bias right here, in terms of important levels, in terms of the different scenarios, possibilities. I will definitely keep you updated on this, so let me know if you're interested in that. But for now, that's it. So thank you for watching. Take care. Have a great day, and bye.